Well, Coach, just talk. I mean, I was talking to Nick Heeman. You know, scoreless tie with Edwardsville. I mean, for a 1A school to go into a scoreless tie with a 3A, you know, annual powerhouse like Edwardsville. I mean, it's got to feel pretty good right now.
It feels real good. Yeah, I'm very pleased. I'm not sure we were the better team. There were moments where we had opportunities to score that we didn't. We did create some, so it wasn't like we just sat back and hung on for dear life. At the end, lately, it feels as though we're fatigued. The bench isn't necessarily deep enough, and by the end of some of these hard-fought games, I think fatigue sets in. So it seemed at the end, I don't know, maybe 8-10 minutes of the game, we were hanging on a little bit at the lat. But prior to that, I thought we moved the ball around well. I thought we pressured when we needed to pressure. Again, not a lot of offensive threats from us, a few, but the boys were hungry. The defensive mistakes were almost none tonight. As we're in games in the past, we've made boo-boos, and that 1 minute of boo-boo comes back and haunt us. Tonight, no mistakes that haunted us. I was happy. The boys were proud to go up against an Edwardsville and come away with a tie.
Yeah, you had the first half. You had the one right in front that got booted over the goal, and then you had the offsides call late in the second half. Those were two really good chances.
They were good chances.
Yeah, those were. I mean, other than that, I mean, most of the offensive chances came on their end.
They did. So it's when you have those sort of just a little bit of a chance, we really have to take advantage. There was one other one where Chris created just that 2 foot of space. I wanted him to pop it. Touched it one more time, and against Edwardsville, boom, they're on it to disrupt that right away. So those little opportunities that we're sort of seeking out, we have to take advantage when they're there and not take one more touch or think we have something else, because they closed it quick. They were able to sub lots of boys. I thought they were strong in lots of positions. Their backs got up to help the offense. It caused us some trouble with our midfielders adjusting. I found that we pinched in the back more than I would have liked to, when sometimes we didn't need to. It was almost a tentative reflex to sort of back in and hang on for a second. At halftime we talked about that, and we were better about it in the second half of keeping our outside mids up a little higher and trying to create something out of it.
Talk about the importance of having Nick in goal and how good he is, and his size-wise. I mean, he's so big, and then Kwame is back on the defense too. I mean, those guys really showed through tonight.
Correct.
I mean, at Edwardsville had 14 shots and 17 corners, and you kept them off the board.
Yeah, having Nick in goal. You know, he's 6'5", and he's hungry. He's not really afraid, so he can go out there and be loud and proud. You know, really, he outjumps everybody. There's nobody going to jump that high as long as he's focused on where the ball actually is. He'll get it, he'll punch it, he'll catch it, he'll keep it out of there. Teams, I found, struggle with their corner kicks when they play it in too close to Nick. They have to understand, they have to play that ball much further out. Anything 6, 8, 10, 12 yards, Nick has. He has that wingspan and that ability to jump and move. Excellent athlete, excellent baseball player, basketball player. He's just a great athlete. So teams have to figure out how to corner kick away from him. Hence, the short corner kicks were ideal. And to my fault, I guess we weren't quite prepared as I'd like us to be. I thought we would be better, but it seemed we weren't as prepared with the short corners maybe I would have liked us to be. But Nick got them off. Kwame has been stellar. Earlier in the year, I was sampling with Kwame in the center of the midfield. He did real well there too. So with Kwame, there's some versatility. But tonight, and against some other big teams, we left Kwame back there to sort of clean up and direct. He's been directing very well. Colin, who was his partner next to him tonight, a lot of block shots, a lot of deflections, a lot of things kept out from Colin. So I was really pleased with those two directing us back in the back.
Okay.